Welcome back, folks, to World of Warships Legends. I'm Soopa-Dave, and as you can see in the background, I'm only a 65% win rate player when it comes to rank. I'm 95% win rate in Constellation, and no, that's not 3 matches. You can see it's over 20 matches played. So, why is that? Is that because I'm a good player? I'm really good? No, I'm definitely a good player, but the ship makes me better than what I am. Me and Constellation get along really well, especially in ranked. Why is that? Because it has all the freaking tools. Now, our Zetan's going to go ahead and cut us off here. By the way, this ranked is from last week. I only got to do like 4 matches of ranked in the last ranked season. I don't have the free time really to do ranked a whole lot. So if you're wondering why I don't post a lot of ranked videos, it's just I don't end up having time for it. A lot of the videos you guys do see is me when I'm going through the tech tree or when I'm doing my premium supplies for the week. Alright, let's get back to Constellation. My opinion, best ship for ranked at tier 7. Granted, can a better player beat me with a different ship? Yes, but I feel like it would be because they're a better player than me, not because the ship is better. Alright, why is this ship so good? Well, let's get right to it, right? It's got torpedoes, which most people would laugh at, but I end up finding myself using a lot in this ship, especially in ranked. Also, it has a radar. I... use the radar to hunt destroyers like crazy. Every match you guys have probably ever seen me be in Constellation, I'm getting rid of destroyers, right? And also, it has insanely good guns, right? In fact, it has the most accurate guns at tier 7 battleships, right? The other one being close would be Champagne, but this has artillery plotting room in the last slot, so the dispersion is even better on this. Alright, so, and it has good armor. Yes, I said it. It has decent armor. Is it the world's best? No, but it's definitely not cruiser armor. I actually had someone tell me that you have to play this like a cruiser. Like, and use island cover. I'm like, oh my gosh, have you not played this ship at all? Anyway, you're gonna see I get way too aggressive early in this match. I am being smart. I'm not shooting my guns in the thing. I realize that we're gonna get the heck out of here, right? I was chasing the destroyer, and nobody helped me shoot him. I really couldn't get a good shot on him. Right, so we're going to take a turn and get out of here. Can I get hit hard taking a turn? Yep, probably will too, right? But I need to get out of here. I can't be in the middle of everyone. That's a terrible idea. And we're going to go ahead and take a shot at Massachusetts. And we're going to take a significant amount of health off him, about over 15,000. And don't worry, he's going to do the same to me. He's going to take 15,000 off as well. And we are now in a better position. Why? Because we're angled now. We can use our armor. And yes, this thing does have a decent armor. Okay? You do not have to play this as a cruiser. So we're going to start heading at a little bit of distance. My priority is right now getting rid of the destroyer. Okay? We're going to take another shot at Massachusetts. And then we are going to start to work our way back here. We know Kagero's back here and we're going to try to get rid of him, right? So that's a big thing. So as you can see here, this is not a great place to be. I kind of push up too hard and too aggressively. And as we're going to get shot at, you can see ting, 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 and ting, 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 right? The armor is just fine if you angle on this. It is one of the craziest things I've ever heard, that you have to play this ship like a cruiser. Now, do you want to be careful? Yeah, absolutely. But if you go broadside at any ship, it's bad, right? There's no ship where it's like a good idea to be broadside to an entire team. All right, so we're going to go ahead and take some more shots at Massachusetts, and I'm going to get hyper focused on this destroyer as I always do. So We're going to keep backing off the team. Our destroyer has decided to push up now. And we do have to be careful because there is a battleship in front of us. So we got to be a little bit really careful about how we're going to angle. But again, we're angled fine. We're not taking damage, right? So you 100% can angle on this ship. I cannot stress that enough. We're going to switch over to HE. Now, in retrospect, shouldn't have done this. And I do this a lot in American ships. I'll get in the habit of switching over to HE. Really not the best idea. Why is that? Because your overpen damage generally is going to be about the same or as much as your HE. So if you overpen with your AP, that's going to be almost the same amount of damage with your HE. As you're going to see here, we're going to go ahead and take a shot. We radar because we know he's in front of us. We're going to take a shot. We're actually going to get really unlucky. For 5 kilometers, for this thing to only hit 3 of 8 shells, that guy should be dead, right? We're going to go ahead, though, and we're going to make sure we're not going to hit his torps because clearly they were coming. And then we're going to throw out torps over there. Why is that? Because he's going to run away from us on the other side of the island, right? So we're going to shoot. He does go dark, but we do get the last shot off. And we're going to try to turn ourselves back in here. And again, right, a lot of this stuff that's happened so far, we've dictated it, right? We can see Bismarck's going to go behind the island. We're going to go ahead and go. I'm trying to get behind the smoke screen so I'm not spotted because I haven't shot my guns. Good decision there. If I had done it with a smoke firing penalty, Bismarck would have still seen me, and he would have had my broadside. Now it's a Bismarck. He might not have hit me at all, but you never know, right? So you see all these secondary ships in this too, and like Massachusetts, all the Bismarcks, Atlanticos. And don't get me wrong, they're really good ship for rank 2, but man, if you're gonna get in a sniper battle, because you don't want to go real close to a secondary ship. If you're gonna get in a sniper battle, I feel like the last ship you want to do it with is a Constellation. We already talked about it being the most accurate ship, but also it just has a lot of kick to these AP on these guns too. Even without a Citadel, we're doing super amazing right now. As we, again, ting, 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 more shells, right? I made a mistake, pushed up up early in the match, but clearly now, you guys can see that I 100%, when I'm paying attention and angling, you can 100% angle battleship rounds in this ship. Again, now Bismarck was smart, did slow down as we get our high caliber. We're just checking where he's going, and I think that's a little bit too far there, but we're going to go ahead and try to, yeah, he does get a piece of me there. That's what I figured. Little over angled there, but we know that we're going to get reloaded before he does. We're going to take superstructure shots because he's a German battleship, and we're going to try to finish him off, right? So we get our first 2 out, our 2 of 4, and then we get 3 of 4 on the next one, and we absolutely get rid of them. So now we bounce more shells, and we're going to go ahead and try to get an angle. Now, I'm hoping Missouri understands he should probably drive out an angle to these ships, right? So he doesn't just get absolutely wrecked by their secondaries instead of just staying right there, because he's clearly going to get mauled if he just stays there. So if he gets out angle and gets out behind the island, not spotted, but if he just drives a straight direction back, he could probably angle. He's not actually going to do that, though. And but at this point, I already know we had the match won. So we got the caps. And we have single-handedly changed this match, right? Our destroyer was very conservative, not very aggressive, which I don't have an issue with, right? He didn't lose the match for us, so that's a really good play, right? And we went and got the destroyer. We've taken out the other battleship, and the first battleship that died, we did a significant amount to as well, the Georgia, I believe. That being said, we know we have it, so what are we going to do? We're not going to try to lose this match. We're not going to charge these guys. We know that we know that they're probably going to kill that Missouri because he sat there, right? We know that's not a good play, but we can, however, get ready. Now, if he made that move off the island much earlier, he probably would have been in a better spot where I could have helped save him. But he didn't. And also, we got a very unlucky Sevel there. That's crazy. I just seen that. I think we had one shell hit. And Missouri goes down, right? So now we're going to actually take this shot. Why am I going to do that? Because I don't want them to go dark. I'd rather be annoying and have them chase me and then actually just wreck them to try to get the match over with. So that's what we're going to do. We're going to try to wreck them. We get 3 overpins at 17 kilometers. That's pretty crazy. But again, you can see we're doing fine. The only time you're going to have a lot of trouble in this ship is if you don't angle. And it can be a problem. Like if you don't angle right, yeah, it can be a problem. But every ship is. But you can definitely dev strike this ship if you get a broadside. You can see I'm just looking to see what's up here. I really don't want our destroyer to get caught. But even at this point, even if the destroyer dies, I know I'm okay, right? Like I know I can survive the last of this as long as I'm not being dumb. And you can see the destroyer's doing some good spotting. One issue now though is I'm starting to get out of range, so I'm gonna actually turn to the right here. And head in, and we're going to get some decent plunging. Oh, we're not. Jesus. 2 shells. Okay. But normally at that distance, that's where you really get some good plunging shots with Constellation as well. As you notice, I don't ever shoot Beltline in Constellation either. Unless they're really close. I'm talking like within 11 kilometers. I'm normally going for plunging fires. You can see there's Massachusetts. And you know, we're at the end of our range. And here, we're going to go ahead and take a shot. That Bismarck doesn't have much health left, so I'm pretty sure that barring something really crazy, I'm going to be okay here. But again, like I said, everybody is different. Let me know what your favorite Tier 7 rank ship is, because I have very interesting ones. Like, obviously, Constellation is my favorite Tier 7 for ranked. At Tier 6, I really like Belfast. Belfast is really tough at Tier 6. You know, California, just because of the accuracy at Tier 5, if you see a target, you can absolutely get rid of it. I am trying to let this guy know not to lose this freaking match, right? He's done a good job up to this point, but the last thing you want to do is stay right behind an island like that and let a battleship sneak up to you. So you're going to see I'm going to put some torps out, assuming they're going to try to charge me to win this match. And, oh, actually not yet, I don't. And there I do. And I want you to realize how close I was. These torps, I end up using these torps on this thing like a crazy amount, by the way. And I put myself in a position now to get myself ready. I know I can take some damage if I need to, but Akazuki's got to get back. Like, there is no reason to let anybody sneak up on you by an island. Sometimes when I'm in matches, I get so nervous when there's Japanese destroyers, because they do, if it's a campaign destroyer, one that's been in the campaign, or a Japanese one, I get super nervous as we get 5 into the superstructure. And we're going to go ahead and back up because they're probably going to shoot thinking we're going forward. And clearly they do as we take another one off our belt. But we're getting a little closer comfort here now. So we're going to go ahead and take another shot. I actually thought that was going to be enough to get rid of Massachusetts there, to be honest with you. But it wasn't. As we take more shells, there's one shell that gets me, but again, super tanky if you let it be tanky. Now I'm getting way too close to these guys, and we're gonna start to move again. I actually thought, like I said, that would be enough for Massachusetts, but again, he barely just stays alive. And we're going to go ahead, and our destroyer, of course, has to shoot his guns off to get a kill, right? That's the part I was super worried about, is we get a dreadnought and our high caliber. Clearly making the difference in this match and winning it for our team. Anyway, you guys have a wonderful day, and let me know what your favorite rank ship is down below.